Hi, you're using the internet right now to watch a video about the internet. That's either very meta or very sad. Probably both. But do you actually know what this thing is? Not Wi-Fi comes from the router, actually. Actually. Let's fix that. The internet is not a cloud. It's not magic. It's glass. Cables made of glass buried under the ocean. Right now, a cable thinner than a garden hose is sitting on the floor of the Atlantic, carrying your cat videos at the speed of light. You're welcome, cat videos. How did we get here? 1969. The US military was terrified the phone system would go dark, so they built a network with no center, no master switch. They called it ARPANET. The first message ever sent was supposed to be Logan. The system crashed after LO, so the first word ever sent over the internet was just LO, as in lo and behold. We have no idea what we just started. Prophetic, honestly. For 20 years, it was just researchers sharing papers and arguing about Star Trek. Then, in 1989, Tim Berners-Lee invented the World Wide Web. He gave it away for free. He could have been a trillionaire. Instead, he spends his time telling everyone his invention went off the rails. It's like Dr. Frankenstein lecturing a school about responsible science. The internet runs on rules called protocols, TCP/IP, DNS, and BGP. Big scary words, simple idea. TCP orders your data. DNS is the phone book. BGP tells data where to go by saying, I know the way. And every other router just believes it. No fact-checking, no ID cards. Just trust, which is the problem. The original users were, and I quote, Gentlemen do not hack. Gentlemen do not fish. We are no longer in the era of gentlemen. We are in the era of raccoons with keyboards, and the raccoons found the back door. In 2008, Pakistan tried to block YouTube. They accidentally told the entire internet that they were the fastest route to YouTube. The world believed it. Global traffic poured into a tiny server in Pakistan. It crashed. One bad router, one misplaced announcement. This is a Jenga tower held together by prayer and coffee. But the scariest part isn't that the system breaks. It's that we know exactly how to make you addicted to it. You type google.com. Your request breaks into tiny packets, flying across oceans to be reassembled in 50 milliseconds. But while you're waiting, your browser is already leaking your secrets. Your attention is the product. You aren't using the internet. The internet is using you to build a personality profile so accurate it can predict your next breakup before you even fight with your partner. The twist. In 2006, one man gave the algorithm the ultimate weapon, the infinite scroll. He's since apologized, calling it a crime against humanity. But what he didn't tell you is the one specific setting you can change in your browser right now to disable the casino's slot machine mechanics forever. We'll get to the fix in a second. First, we have to talk about the sharks. The danger. 95% of the world's internet traffic runs through a handful of undersea cables. In 2008, a ship dropped an anchor off the coast of Egypt. It cut 2 cables. 70 million people went offline instantly. The entire global economy depends on cables that sharks occasionally bite. Nobody knows why. Maybe they're just angry about the raccoons. The internet started as a military project, became a research tool, became a casino inside a library, inside a surveillance camera with a slot machine at the door. And no closing time. Every algorithm that makes you angry, a human wrote it. Every dark pattern that keeps you scrolling, a human designed it. But here is the payoff. You're not the fish, you're the fisherman. Okay, 3 things. Right now, 30 seconds. 1, turn off personalized ads. On Google, go to My Ad Center and flip the switch. On iPhone, go to Privacy and turn off Apple advertising. You still see ads. They just stop knowing your deepest fears. 2, replace infinite scroll with time limits. Use screen time or digital well-being. Set a hard stop. The slot machine still exists. You just took away your own quarters. 3. Use a DNS blocker. Free ones like NextDNS or 1.1.1.1 stop trackers before they even load. Your data stops leaking before the page opens. Link is in the description. Conclusion. The internet will be here when you get back, but for the next hour, you're off the grid. The internet is glass cables, trust protocols, and raccoons. It's the most important invention in human history, but it only works if you're the one in control. Subscribe if this made you think. Drop a comment. What do you want me to break down next? See you there.